everybody, welcome to Three Wheels with Rainbow today.
Delightful.
Oh, this is weird. This is weird. This is weird. This is weird. This is weird.
Is it weird?
How do I turn the fucking indicator off?
Your indicator's on.
It's weird.
Oh.
Oh, it's mad. It's mad.
Is it?
Yeah, it's mad.
Don't come.
It's mad, Grumpy Bike Wizard. Oh, it's fucking weird. Oh man, this is actually deadly, this yoke is. It's fucking savage.
What does it feel like?
It feels like kind of, you know, a mad orgasm, but you don't really realize you're having it. Okay, first impressions. It is very comfortable. And it's kind of like it leans over by itself. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to lean over for you. I was like, what? Oh god, that's mad. That's mad. That's mad. That's mad. That's mad. It's
It's just leaning over by itself, like.
It's kind of doing the thing, yeah.
Kind of doing the thing. Oh.
It's doing the thing by itself.
It's usually it's you that's doing the thing and has to make sure the thing happens.
Yeah, I definitely.
As you know, we're professional motorcycle reviewers.
I know.
Giving you all the technical specifications about whether or not motorcycles do the thing.
Yeah, and this bike does do the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does auto. It does auto thing, like.
Good to hear.
Oh man, it's fucking. It's an unusual sensation. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. Like, I'm gonna get used to it. Like, it's really comfortable. Like, this is the most comfortable bike I've ridden. Do you know that? I guess it's more comfortable than the GS, than the than the Tiger, than the 1290. This is a very comfortable bike, man. Really comfortable.
Hey, man, the internet's gonna have you for that.
I'm gonna get in trouble with the interweb, I'd say, for this.
I think so.
It's fast as well, man. There's a bit of power in this yoke.
Well, it's the same engine as this, isn't it? It's the
I think so, yeah.
P engine or something like that. So it's actually just a regular old engine, like, and all the messing is just with the messing.
Ah, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Do you know what's early on this, man?
What?
The LCD screen that I'm looking at. It's class looking.
Yeah, and it's brand new. It's like a nicer version of this one, because this one is nice. I like this bit. This is a LCD or LED?
It's LCD, I think. This thing, man, this fella just doesn't want to stop. I can't balance this. This is the thing I've noticed with this.
You can't balance it.
I can't balance it. I can't balance it at slow speed. And he won't put his foot down. I'm not going to call him the M word. I'm going to call him our guide. Yeah, now this thing is tricky to balance now at slow speeds, like, you know, when you're coming up to lights, yeah, big time.
Yeah, you'd be sort of putting your feet down and making sure you're not going to fuck up.
Yeah, the engine in this is super smooth, you know that? It's really, really smooth.
I think it's the same or a very similar engine to the one of mine, and yeah, you're not wrong. It's very nice. You know, just popping up and down once you take a couple of minutes to get used to it. It's actually freaky looking at the back of the bike and seeing the two wheels out the front of it, either side.
Yeah, see, this thing is kind of, I can't get it to fucking, when you know, sometimes I coast on the bike, like, you know, it's a bad habit I have. I coast kind of in, and you can't coast on this because it just goes left or right, like, you know, it just goes, yeah, no, it does, I don't go straight. Yeah, see, so I'm coasting this in now, right? And I can feel it wants to go left or right.
It's going somewhere, yeah, it wants to turn. You can see it, you know, looking behind is that you're never actually going straight, you're always leaning, you're always turning.
Yeah.
I have these fucking things in front of my hands.
Yeah, that's what's wrong there. That's the thing. You've got wind protection, I have no wind protection here. The mirrors on this thing are mad as well. I'm looking under my handlebars, like that's what I see, like, under my handlebars, like. And now we're going right here. Yeah, this bike now is a bit vibratey, and when you kind of, yeah, kind of when you get up to speed, when you get up to, well, I think I might have been revving it a bit hard, you know, kind of way. I'm kind of.
Well, I think that might be the thing, that it's like it's not a motorway bike.
Well, the screen on it's fucking tiny, like, do you know what I mean?
It's the bike that you bring out to the twisties on a trailer.
Tie up as well, man. I'm on my tippy toes trying to touch the ground here, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one isn't as high, but maybe you're a short arse, I don't know.
Maybe you're a fucking dope.
Maybe you're a take though.
Oh, what I touched that traction control mode for?
Yeah.
What did I touch that for? Leave it in twos in the middle.
Open air things.
Oh, this thing understairs.
Yeah, man, told you.
Oh man, this thing, it's good in it is good in the Benz, this thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it leans down well. Do you know, it kind of gives you confidence leaning down, this thing does, you know that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested in go, so.
Oh, this...
leaning over on the worst.
Well, you have to lean over on this, like you actually have to do it. The bike's doing it whether you wanted to do it or not, like.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Yeah, it has power. It's not super fast, this thing isn't. It's not like crazy speed. Like it goes, like, but it's not. It wouldn't be as fast as the 1290 now. Like, you know, 1290 was quick.
Yeah,
like.
well, it's not nearly as big an engine, like.
Oh, this is mad. No, just throw it all, man. Get down! How do you get the fucking kickstand down?
You wait for somebody to assist you.
Man, this bike is brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does understeer. This bike does understeer ever so slightly. Just one of the quirks of it, I suppose. Yeah, so just out on this Yamaha Niken, I think that's how it's pronounced, and just kind of done a test drive on the Megabikes test bike day, and I have to say I'm very, very impressed with it. It's a very unusual feeling at the front. It's relatively quick. I think it's kind of, there's a lot of weight because of the double front suspension on it, and it could probably do with maybe a tiny bit more horsepower. It's very, very smooth and comfortable. This is probably the most comfortable bike I've ever ridden. It's very upright. I'm sure you can get a bigger screen than what's on it at the moment, or the screen can go up or down, or I'm sure there's kind of all that. I haven't looked too much into the functions in terms of, you know, what it can do and all the different things it can do. In terms of the bendies, I'm on the bendies now. It is a very unusual feeling when you're going around the twisty bits. It's like the bike is kind of wants to lean over regardless of whether you want it to go over or not. It's real, what's the word? It's kind of like it drives itself to an extent. The brakes on it are excellent as well. It's also, I suppose, it has two front wheels. It can stop really fast despite the size of it. I've only been on it now, like, I'd say 30 minutes at this stage, and would I buy one? Yes, I would definitely buy one of these bikes. It's very unique looking. I'm just putting some pictures up there for you now, just to show you what it looks like. It is an extremely unique looking bike. I mean, there isn't many of them around. You're always going to turn heads with a bike like this, and it's pretty awesome. In fact, it's very awesome. Like, I mean, I don't feel that I'm kind of even pushing the handlebar there to make the bike lean over to the right or left. You know, just kind of, you just look what way you want to go when it goes. The only thing is though, it does understeer ever so slightly. Not much now, not crazy amount that you're going to run off on a tight bend if you go in too hot. It's definitely controllable. And the engine is great. I like the engine. It's really, yeah, it's a smooth engine, very, very smooth. A really nice engine. And I will say, when I did my test rides on the kind of tourer bike, this bike wasn't available. It had only been kind of launched there a few months previous properly, so not many people had it. So I'm delighted that Megabikes had it today. Because as soon as I heard they had it, I was yeah, give us a shot at that straight away. It's this one doesn't have the heated grips, but I mean, you can get them with heated grips. I know that sounds like a kind of a pussy thing to say, but I'm kind of used to that. And 1000 RR. But I am in the market for a kind of touring bike next year, as I've mentioned already, and this bike will definitely be a candidate, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Like, it'll be interesting to see what luggage options are available for it. And this bike actually comes with a quick shifter as well, which is pretty cool. The only thing about this bike is though, it's, you know, kind of wondering who they want to sell this bike to. Like, Yamaha have a touring bike kind of in this class that has this engine. It's that bike there that's in front of you, Tracer. You know, I'm wondering who their target customer is with this thing. Is it somebody who wants a super niche bike, like something super rare? Or is it someone who's kind of wants kind of something different for touring? Or, you know, it's hard to know. And as far as I'm aware, it's significantly more expensive than the Tracer. So you'd wonder kind of who's going to buy it. But I can tell you for sure, if I have the money next year, I'm definitely going to buy one of these, without a doubt. It's an absolutely class machine. Really, really good. I've never ridden a bike, I know I've said it a couple of times already, but I've never ridden a bike this comfortable. And I've ridden quite a few bikes. This is very, very comfortable. Despite the small screen and all on the front of it, this bike is just brilliant. Like. Now, the only thing that I've noticed about this bike that I don't like so far is that I have, and do you know what, this is actually my own fault. I have this bad habit of when I'm coming up to lights that are red, that I coast up to them. So if they're red, I'll either leave the bike in not coast, like the whole way coast up. I mean, when I get to kind of within 15 meters of them or 20 meters, you know, I'll pull the clutch in and pull the brake in and slowly kind of let the bike coast up to the lights. That's a mad feeling. It's a weird feeling, like. So for example here, okay, these lights have gone red. We're turning left here. Okay, so I pull the brake in, drop our gear, drop our gear, drop our gear. Okay, now I'm coasting just up to the lights. Now I can tell you now what's happening with this bike is that because there's two wheels on the front, that it wants to go left or right. It doesn't want to kind of go straight like a normal bike would up to the lights. It kind of, you have to intervene a little bit with it to. But that's the only thing. It's a minor thing. It's my fault. I should probably be not coasting, really, to be honest with you. It's quite high up as well. My feet don't touch the ground, you know, like I'm on my tippy toes. I can't put my heels down to the ground. I don't know if that's adjustable or not. The three wheels thing is great as well. It's when you hit a pothole or a bump or a crack, you don't feel it as much on this bike because two wheels are still planted while one is bumped up. You know, the suspension on it is excellent. It's very, very good. But it's a weird thing. Like, this is cool. Like. I really like it, I have to say. And in terms of its width, people are saying, oh, you wouldn't be able to filter on that. It's no wider than, you know, a normal kind of Tour or GS or something like that. It's actually not any wider than one of them. It just has the two wheels on the front. It looks kind of more imposing from the front, I suppose. We're into the town bit. Riding through town on it is grand. It's nice and easy. You know, like there's a pothole there. That was grand. Normally I would have avoided that on my S1000 or any other bike, but this is just, yeah, just go over it. Don't need to worry about it. Which is actually class. Yeah, I like this bike. I like this bike a lot. The front of it seems very kind of imposing. It's like, kind of reminds me of the bike that Carl Urban had in Judge Dredd. If you look at that, I'll put a picture of that up now. It kind of reminds me of that bike a little bit, you know, where the back is kind of really small and it's just this huge front on the bike. Like, it's a class yoke. All it needs is the guns, I suppose, and, you know, the rest of the crack. The LCD screen is nice too. There's loads of information there on the screen. Yamaha have done a very good job with that. My S1000RR still has kind of an LCD screen, or sorry, this is not an LCD screen, this is an LED screen. The S1000RR still has analog dials for the speedo, or not the speedo, for the rev counter is still analog, and then there's an LCD screen for the other information on it, which when I bought it was kind of a bit of a pain in the arse, as the R1 and the Gixxer and all the other bikes had the you know, the LED screen like this one has here. But there's loads of information on the screen there, and it's oh balls. Ooh, filtering. Can we filter? Yeah, it can filter alright. Yeah, it does filtering. That's great. That's that bit done. It does the filtering thing. If you have a Yamaha dealer near you, you should go out on a test ride on this if they have one. Okay, it's a rare bike. They might not have one, but if they do have one, you should go out on a test ride on it, because it is it's an amazing machine. I just come back up to the shop. Just big shout out to Megabikes for organising a test ride day. I never thought I'd get to ride a bike like this, kind of do a test ride on a bike like this. So yeah, it is most appreciated, and thank you. And for anyone that's interested, Megabikes are located on Wexford Street and are they're a main Yamaha dealer for Ireland. Yeah, and that's that done. Test ride over. I don't like getting the freaking kickstand down though. That's one thing I don't like. But that's her there. Niken. Completely and totally impressed with it. It's an absolutely savage machine. It's definitely on my list of things to buy, without a doubt. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.